on assignment. Finally, he decides to reach out to his brothers. Don Greca is on the air. Don, how are you? What's the assignment? Where have you been?
You guys sound great without me, by the way, so I'm a little concerned.
So you've actually been listening while you're out?
I've been in constant contact because, as you know, Michael, it's not just a slave to radio. We're on television. I can listen on the app. There's really no reason, no excuse whatsoever not to listen to the Michael K. Show.
Bark once if you're in San Francisco.
I mean, a lot of people are nervous, Don, that you got a hockey play-by-play gig somewhere, that you're getting your own show, that you're leaving us. What has been the reason? What's the assignment that you've been on?
Well, I'll tell you this: it's not a new job, but it is certainly the biggest assignment that I've ever had in my life. And
you're not leaving? Are you leaving the show?
I am not leaving the show. No.
Oh, good.
But I do have an assignment. You guys know that I stay up all hours of the night watching hockey, and I sleep until noon.
Right till noon.
And I've got this whole great life of just not having to worry about anything but myself and my wife, but that has all changed. I am now a father of twins.
Oh
my goodness!
Yeah! Boy, girl, girls, boys, what is it?
On December 5th, at 9:06 p.m. came the boy.
Okay.
Marco Harrison.
Nah, I had made a prediction of
Luis Oosterhuizen. No, it wasn't that.
Okay.
All right. And 9:08 came his sister, Jaylyn Michelle.
Jaylyn Michelle.
Jaylyn Michelle. Jay is my mom's first name, and Lynn is Nancy's mom's first name.
Oh,
so
that's
combine
great.
That together into one first name. And then Michelle. So we have that Beatle connection because Harrison is for George Harrison, and Michelle, of course, is a Beatles song. So we got that in our family. And it's been crazy because they're preemies. They came 33 weeks instead of coming at 37 weeks when twins are usually supposed to be born. So that's why things have been a little crazy for me. So that's why I kind of disappeared without any kind of notice because, again, we were preparing for these kids to come in January. And then they were going to come in late December, and then her water broke actually during the Jet game. So if there was any kind of strange feeling during that Jet post-game show that I sounded a little distracted, it was because of that. And then they were going to come on Saturday via C-section, but then they just came on their own on Tuesday. So we are in an undisclosed location here in the United States, and because they're preemies, I've in the hospital with them, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to come back. So that's why I've kind of been so distant, and I kind of shut myself down because for the first time in my life, I'm not worried about me. I'm not worried about my next job. My two lives are now my responsibility.
You're a daddy.
So, I know. It's been unbelievable.
Now,
it really
with the kids being preemies, have you been able to hold them at all?
Yes. Well, it's a different world now than when we were growing up, Michael, that to increase brain activity, they want like skin-to-skin contact. So I've been keeping them under my shirt, trying to get them as well as possible. The boy was born, and they had to resuscitate him, and he was on a ventilator for about 24 hours. But he went from that to a CPAP machine. Now he's breathing on his own. He had a collapsed lung. He was in kind of some bad shape. The girl has been fine. So just progressing along nicely, but I just want to thank you guys for understanding everything, and ESPN management and MSG management, because I went from I'm scheduled to do all these games. We've got so much going on with the Christmas party, and the timing, I guess, could have been a lot better. But, these kids want to come when they want to come, and priorities become a little bit different. So that's why I kind of shut down. But I just want to thank there's so many nice people just legitimately concerned about me on Twitter. And here's a funny story. My mom has been going to the supermarket incognito because people kept coming up to her asking where I was.
No.
And she got tired of being recognized.
Please tell me what the incognito outfit consisted of, Don.
Well, she went all out. She put sunglasses on. So I guess she saw that that's the way it's done in Hollywood. But, I don't want to sound corny, but, it's amazing the family you guys are, like every step of the way during this whole thing, just how understanding everybody was. And not just you guys and MSG, but like the fans and the listeners, just you feel like you're part of the family. So when you kind of disappear like that, and I hated going off the grid, but like things just literally happened so fast. I went from, a Jet post-game show to, getting ready and hopping on a plane. So it's been a little crazy and kooky.